Freeing yourself. In May 1953, our family arrived as refugees in America. We brought along 5 children, several sacks of old clothes, some tools and feather beds, all packed in a tin bathtub. I thought that we had to start out like old settlers in the wilderness, and I wanted to be sure my children got a bath once a week. I did not know that America was so highly civilized. Once we settled down, my husband, an engineer, found work and I went house cleaning. But something was bothering me. Every night, night after night, I was reliving the past. The nights of terror, the bombings, the hopelessness, the uncertainty if my husband would return from captivity in Russia. I was exhausted in the morning. I felt my health slipping. My first cousin was a psychiatrist in Milwaukee, and I asked her what to do about it. She gave the following advice. Take a paper and pen. Every night when you are alone, sit down and write what you experienced. Don't read it over. Put the writing in a drawer, and next morning read it and burn it. Do this for a week or until you have nothing to report to yourself. So I started that very evening. After a week, I was free. I was free from the old stuff that was hindering me to start a new life. Every morning when I reread the written notes, it was like a fictional story. I went back to my cousin and thanked her, and I asked her, Elizabeth, how did this work? Why did this work? I've tried so many things, but this worked. She answered, as you speak your troubles out, they become larger, bigger, tremendous, voluminous in size. But when you write it out, read it the next day and burn it, it takes on a different dimension. It is out of your brain, it is out of every cell of your body, and you are free and you can stay well. So I thank you forever, Elizabeth. I have given this formula to many, many troubled people, and every time it works. Free yourself from the old pattern and new yourself to new and better experiences. My health returned in 1 week, and so will yours. Try it. This knowledge is particularly important after a painful divorce. Make yourself free from a terrible nightmare of guilt and start anew. It is often the case that when men and women remarry, they find themselves in the same situation they left behind. Why is this so? It is because they did not free themselves. The way it was shown to me above is the surest way to success. And this is an excerpt from Hannah Kroger's Heal Your Life with Home Remedies and Herbs. And this is a Hay House book. I hope this helps you. So just to remind you, take a pen and paper every night when you are alone. Sit down and write what you experienced. Don't read it over. Put the writing in a drawer. Next morning, read it and burn it. Do this for a week or until you have nothing left to report to yourself.